desires. I wanna inspire, cause I've been through the fire. And on weekend I'm tired. I wanna go higher. I wanna go higher. I wanna walk in the light. I wanna get higher. Fulfill my desires. I wanna inspire, cause I've been through the fire. And on weekend I'm tired. I wanna go higher. I wanna go higher. Still maintaining. The world still changing. Still a light in the dark. With the mind of a shaman.
Yeah.
Niggas still hating. Still finding loopholes in the matrix. Still grinding for greatness. Still praying that we all gon' make it. Blessings on blessings from lessons on lessons. With patience, we all can go get it. End all this hating and all this division, my nigga, we all could be winning. See through the past, the present, the future, I feel it through my intuition. Yeah, answers are with me, fulfilling the mission, I feel it through my composition. Yeah, here talking, I'm paying attention. Every instance, you know that I'm listening. On the mountains, I'm seeing the vision. Hit the tunnel through spiritual stitches. In my heart, I just set the attention. In the darkness, my light be a witness. Often guided by spiritual wisdom. I just work with the gifts I was given. Yeah. We all been blessed with these gifts, divine gifts. But some use those to profit off our people's pain. And even with all their riches, they still ain't free. Those empires, they're falling. Me, I got to walk in the light. I wanna walk in the light. I wanna get higher, fulfill my desires. I wanna inspire, cause I've been through the fire. And I'm weak and I'm tired. I wanna go higher. I wanna go higher. I wanna walk in the light. I wanna get higher. Fulfill my desires. I wanna inspire. Cause I've been through the fire. And I'm weak and I'm tired. I wanna go higher. I wanna go higher.
Get up in here. Get up in here. Shout out to J Fo. J Fo is the artist of the song. And this Walk in the Light is the title. Yeah. That's it. We want to go higher. We want to inspire, right? We want to fulfill our desires. Get up in here. Hey now, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a stud finder to see if I'm a stud or not. But here we go. Walking the light. Today we talking about tests, attacks, and temptations, right? Cause listen here, you ain't about to get nowhere in life without some test, attacks, and temptation. So let's go. For those of you who just getting up in here, I'm the PolitSaint. I'm and I'm lit, but I'm a saint. Yes, I is. Everything they say a saint ain't, but God says I's a saint. So with that being said, get up in here and pay attention. What's up, IQ girl, black alien, whatever you saying? And all of y'all get up in here. Jameson, how you doing? That's on y'all to think about. Okay, now what you should be focused on is what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm the PolitSaint. I'm a motivational speaker. Actually, I'm a motivational motor mouth and a published author who coaches people on life mastery through their personal astrology chart. But that's who I am. And everything else that y'all want to know is secondary to unnecessary. Yeah. Call your mama and ask her. But today we're going to talk about tests, attacks, and temptation. Ain't that attack? That's attack. Get that on attack, y'all. Test, attacks, and temptation. Because when you want to go higher in your life and you decide that you want to elevate and you want to reach these new heights within yourself, either mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, intimately, in whatever aspect, whatever capacity, right? You have to go on a journey to get there. You ain't going to just wind up at better tomorrow. That ain't gonna happen. It just won't happen. However, if you are committed to the journey, you're gonna get there. But some people give up because boy, it be getting serious on the way there, right? And we got Pluto gestation direct in Aquarius for the next 20 years. And boy, oh boy, some people about to be getting some real life experiences, right? And that's because you are being challenged and moved into a higher echelon in life. And that's whatever it is for you. That don't mean you rich. That don't mean you then got cute. That don't mean that. It just means you're going to the higher version and expression of yourself. And that is an individualized thing. However, we all go through things, right? Tests, attacks, and temptations. Now, test. Why am I tested? Well, we have to be tested because do you have the goods to get to the finish line? It's kind of like getting in a football game, which has been the analogy that I've been using over the last month or so. So let's stick to that, right? If you want to get in the game, you're gonna have to get tested, and that's called tryouts. You're gonna have to go try out. You got to go to the game practice, and then you got to try out before you can even get on the team for practice. Okay, so the tryout is the test. You're gonna be tested. So put that in hood style for y'all, because that's what I do. I take things, metaphysical things, and take them and put them hood style. What's good style? What could be understood style? So if you up in here, pay attention. Pay attention, because I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God, because I'm the saint. So now here we go. Test. Saint, what do you mean I'm gonna be tested? Well, let's say you decide all of a sudden, I'm gonna be sober. We're gonna use that. I'm blazing up right, and everybody think I did. So you're gonna be sober. Okay. The moment you decide that, here come an old friend that you ain't seen in a long time, and they got a car full of liquor. Okay, it's full. This is a test. Hey Shayna, how you doing? Get up in here. Get up in here. So now, if you are getting tested, this is your first time to let you know you about to be in the game. Okay, but a lot of people flunk the test or they get frustrated with the test. Okay, so here's the test. I ain't drinking no more. Now here come the friend with the boatload of booze, baby. They get everybody crunk, right? Now here's the test. Do you stick and stay true to what you're saying? Now most of us ain't. Most of us ain't just we like it. Pour it up, baby. Pour it up. Pour me another drink. Okay? And that's fair. Because what? It's our habit. Okay? But afterward, once we done got on the journey, when you take that drink and your friends leave, you sitting with yourself and you like, I knew I wasn't supposed to be drinking that. Why did I drink this? This how you know that this was a test. Okay. Now the test comes to teach you a lesson. Tests teach lessons. Now this ain't school. This ain't elementary. This that upper class. Okay. And in the upper class, we get the test, and then our lessons are shaped depending on how we perform in the test. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Listen here. I think my moderator is somewhere else today. Let me, you can go here, but let them people do what they doing. Let me see. Um, let's see. I don't know what is video on. I don't know. It's not letting me do it. Don't worry. Let them do what they doing. I don't care what they talking about. Anywho, the more trolls, the further I go in the algorithm. So the test gonna come. That's a test, right? Because do I got time to give to trolls? They just here to test me, my resolve. Am I gonna keep coming week after week? And I is, you know what I mean? And so it can everybody got a job, and we gonna let them do it because first the test, okay. Then there are attacks, because after you get to passing the test, now you get to gleaming and glowing, and people watching you and they see you gleaming and glowing and see they didn't get past the tryout. They flunked the test. Okay, they flunked the test every time the test came in. It every time the booze showed up, they had a full red cup. sipping away. So they looking at you. You done moved on. Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna start attacking you. Okay, this is why I told y'all a couple weeks ago. Take the label off of people and pay attention to the spirit that they wearing. Because see, the label gonna get you every time. Okay, you gonna flunk. This my friend. They're my lover. They're my sister. My mother. My brother. My cousin. My auntie. My child. My homie. My BFF. We've been through everything together. Okay, those are the. And what else can get to you? What else can get to you to attack you? Okay, because how often are we attacked by strangers? And so then why the label have to come off. Okay, I don't care about the trolls. Okay, those is that's it. They work for that other side. You know what I mean? They got to show up to see if I'm gonna keep talking tonight. So the attacks. Now come the attacks, right? Oh, the attack's gonna come. Oh, you ain't this. You think you better than everybody. You this, and you think you gonna changed, and you think you gonna, you think you going somewhere. Or it's always you think. You think you know everything. Those are attacks. Yep. When they be like, you be like, damn, I'm just over here trying to show y'all some love, and they be like, yeah. Now, who be shooting the club up? Your friends, your family, your sisters, your brothers, your aunties, your cousins. They be shooting the club up. Why? Cause you, okay? Your ass then decided to commit to your journey, and you passed the test that they didn't pass. I talk about this all the time. I can't say it, and I say it every kind of way that I know how. Okay, when you are elevated, any person that is comfortable being where they at, they ain't happy for you. They ain't happy for you. Okay, they not. I don't care what you say. Okay. Matter of fact, you want to measure how happy a person is for you? Tell them about somebody else's success. Don't tell them about yours. Tell them about somebody else's success that is equal to yours and see their response. Okay? The little shy shit that they be saying, that is indicative of the same way they gonna see you and treat you. So, how do we deal with this? Test attacks. Well, we gotta keep going. Keep going back to God. God revealed to me, show to me, and then you have to accept what you shown. Cause some of the stuff I was talking to a friend earlier today, and she was saying, in this season she going through where she losing all kind of relationships, and it's like God is like removing these things and showing her. She just keeps saying, that one too, them too. Or how many of y'all been watching before? While y'all done heard me say that, boy, I was up. I told her, I said, I remember that day. I was in my RV, boy, in 2021. Oh, I was broke down. I couldn't believe it. I said, some folks that you couldn't have told me that these people didn't love me, that they weren't loyal to me, and I was basing this on, in actuality, things I had done for them, never even weighing what they had done for me. I never even was taking account. Yeah. But see, when you get on the journey, you gotta let things go so that you can go. You can't. You can only go so far if you got a chain on you, pit bull. You know what I'm saying? You in the yard like a pit bull, tied down to your homies. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't even going, you didn't decide I want God all in my life. I want to do what God want me to do, but you still listening to people who don't even know God exists, taking advice from them. You taking advice from people they ain't even pretending like they believe in God. They listen, there's a difference in people who believe in God and people who know God. Okay, and in order for you to know God, you're gonna have to go through some tests, attacks, and what? Some temptation. Mm-hmm. It's all along the path. It's all along the path. I described it earlier this week to somebody. It's like this: we on the path. Okay, you walking along. It's a dark path. We're gonna call it dark because we are trying to break ourselves free from darkness. Right, so the path is dark. Close your eyes, and you're walking on this path, and you just walking and you walking. But as you walking, like ain't nobody else there. It's all quiet and like it's just darkness, you know. And so you like, So you see something off, you know, a little glimmer. You see little, y'all see that little light in the right hand side of your eye. You see that little light. You see that over there, right? And now you bored because you've been walking for a minute in the darkness, and so this little bit of light, it's attractive. Yeah, it's attractive. And you gonna go on over there, and when you get over there, you find out it's a party. It's a party over here. It's a party over here. And in this party, boy, you find some people they kind of similar to you. You know what I'm saying? They talking the same talk. They talk about everything you just experienced on your way over here. And so you like, yeah, these my people. These is my people right here. These I can relate to them, right? And but only thing you get up in the party, and after you get in the party for so long, you get to saying, I don't think this ain't it ain't feeling right. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of us, this is a test. Some of us we flunk this test because we hang out over there. Mhm. We stay there. We get comfortable. We start building a house there, and claiming everybody as our friends and family and everything over there. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with us. They ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? Now there's some of us though, and I hope if you listening to me, you the elite. Okay, you up in that top echelon. Okay, you ain't having nothing less out of your life but the best. No thing less. You don't care what happened. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care what you experienced. I demand the best out of this life. That's the people I'm talking to. Okay, and so if you up on this road, okay, yes, it's dark. It ain't get long. And it get a little, you don't really know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. I got you. I get you. I'm on the road too myself. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. We got to let go of the things over there, right? And somebody told me earlier, my friend, we was talking, she said, you have to honor the expiration date on your relationships. Honor the expiration date on relationships. Honor the expiration date on relationships. Y'all heard what I said. Honor that shit. Because just like with milk, okay? If we go in that refrigerator and we find some milk that's expired, we ain't gonna drink it. Now, admittedly, a couple of us have. Okay, we done put our nose down and shook it around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I really want this cereal. But we go ahead and use it. But boy, that's kind of that's the same to seeing that light and you kind of went off. But see, when you get over there, it's kind of like your stomach gets to bubbling. You got to go to the bathroom. You got gases just coming all up out of you every which way possible. Ooh, Lord, you stinking. Y'all hear me? Because we are holding on and sipping on things that have expired in the form of relationships. But we don't understand that we are being tested. So when the friend they hurt you, okay, but and you, I don't know why they would hurt me. I've been such a good friend to them, and you just try to be a better friend to them. You know what I'm saying? No, that's that curdled milk, baby. That's that curdled milk. That thing is spoiled. Yeah, it's spoiled. Yep, it's spoiled. Yeah, man, that thing bad. It done went rotten. But we want to hold on to it. You know, our relationships with our family members. Those be the worst. Okay, so they're my sister. They're my brother. but they stealing from you. Okay, that's a test. You know, they dragging your name, an attack. You know what I'm saying? And then I ain't even got to the temptation part yet. We gonna with y'all, and I know y'all paying attention. If you up in here, you paying attention. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Awesome.
You guys are awesome, right? Because you're here, you're listening, and I hope you're applying the things that I'm saying and helping you. That the things that I'm saying are also helping you to understand that when you face these tests, when you face these attacks, don't give up. Don't give up. No, 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 no. Because see, you can only be tested if you done made it past the tryout. Okay. You only gonna be attacked once you the player. You up in the game. Coaching puts you in the game. All right. And so you done came too far. You done dealt with too much. You done forgave some things. You've let some old habits go. You've adjusted your perspective and your mindset. You've cleaned all up in your heart, and you know what I'm saying? I rearranged the furniture in there so it's not all cluttered with old things and stuff like that. You done a lot of work. So don't give up. Okay. But recognize that when you don't understand that it's time to let some things go, some people, places, attitudes, energies, habits, behaviors, whatever, that it becomes like spoiled milk. Ooh, oh, my stomach. Milk already gonna turn your stomach, but if you know what I'm saying, sensitive. But just imagine in the event that you are, in fact, not lactose intolerant. And so you know what I'm saying? Man, I used to eat them ready-made meals when I was in Afghanistan and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I can handle some things. And so we stay in places and situations with people that ain't serving us to no degree. And ooh, when our stomach get to turning, we just go to the toilet and boo boo it all out. But we ain't stopping the behavior. So now we not gonna go back to that milk. That's why most of us at our big age, we just ain't messing with the milk. Like if the expiration date on it say the 11th, okay, this thing go in the trash on the 10th. It's going down the drain. I don't got no use for it because this thing right here ain't gonna do nothing cause me some havoc. Okay, so now Pluto in Aquarius is telling you that. Okay, so some people is being highlighted for you, some folks and some situations and relationships and circumstances that you shouldn't be aligned to because they not even gonna serve your purpose. See, they liked you where you was, and that's true. Your cousin, your best friend cousin, she liked you where you was. She liked you when she could call you and gossip to you all day, and you didn't mind. You know what I'm saying? Your sister who could call you all night long and complain about her man who been gone for like 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, but he on his way back tonight, and that you was gonna just like sit there and listen to that stuff. Like she liked you where you was at. Okay, but the moment, okay, and he was very necessary, she was ringing your phone, you had company. Okay, but the very moment that you take yourself higher. Where we going? Higher. Where we going? Higher. Okay. When you say I'm going higher. Okay. So now gossip starts to make your stomach turn like, ooh, let's get him. I'm about to. Ooh, you know what? I think I. Why are we staying around? Hey, that's right. Full faith in God is. I'm gonna tell you, the full faith in God bring you things that people can't even imagine. Okay, you can't imagine. That's why don't even try to imagine it. Like if you walking, I'm walking in faith. I'm gonna have faith. God gonna give me everything I need. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay, so now I'm gonna go wherever. Do you got that kind of faith? No, but this is when the test come. And the attack the test. Okay, so now you might wake up one morning, you ain't got no bread. Okay, no bread in the refrigerator. You ain't got no eggs. You ain't got no milk. You ain't got nothing. Okay, you just barely got a refrigerator in there. You opening it up, and then you like, now wait a minute. Now see, when our faith is weak, we're gonna call Tyrone, because I know Tyrone will give me a funky 40 if I let him come by and lay in my thighs. You know what I'm saying? That's the test, and we flunk out. Now we somewhere with our in the air. Yep. And now we the flunk the flunk, and then. Now, those of us who got faith, I mean stupid faith, okay? We know when we went to bed wasn't nothing in the refrigerator at all, not nothing, okay? But we be going to bed thinking about what we're going to cook tomorrow. We got a whole menu for tomorrow. Baked chicken. So for breakfast, we're gonna have some sausage and some oatmeal, and then we're gonna have some baked chicken. Because see, we got stupid faith, and we know that God ain't gonna leave me hungry. There's no way I could be hungry, and so I'm a plan for eating. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm a plan for. Fuck Tyrone and his funky 40. I know that God is gonna come through. Okay, what come through? Now the test might be, boy, that phone be dry than a mama. Ain't nobody calls or text you. Okay, Tyrone somewhere laying up with his other baby mama. Okay, Ricky somewhere slapping his hoes around. You know what I'm saying? Jessica ain't taking your phone calls even though you gave her your last 40 last month. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't answering your phone calls because she got trauma and drama too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their things that they going through. But when we got faith in God, we be like, you know what? I ain't even calling Jessica, so Jessica can't answer me. I sure ain't calling Tyrone, okay, because I want higher than that nigga. And I sure ain't about to go back to no shit, so guess what? I'm going to fall to my knees and I'm going to tell God, thank you for giving me what you already promised me. I know in you there is no lies, nothing but truth. So anything you say to me is real. And you say that if I am a worker of yours, that you will fund the covenant. And so I know when I wake up, my babies won't be hungry. Okay? It won't be happening. I promise you, when you wake up in the morning, somebody you don't even know. Hello. Yeah, so we just coming through your neighborhood and we got a thing full of groceries and we see that you got a light on at your door, and so we was wondering if you could come to the door. And you like, well, how did you get my phone number? Don't worry about it, man. We out here with the groceries. Just come on out with the groceries. You walk outside and they out there with a party. You got things you ain't even need: toilet paper, paper towels, and napkins, hot sauce, flour, eggs, bacon, and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the meals you ain't even know nothing about that. But we close ourselves off to that kind of stuff when we get wrapped up in the test, and then we start attacking. What? Oh my God, what? um, yeah, we get wrapped up in the test and we start attacking. We be like, and that motherfucking Jessica, I helped her punk ass and she ain't even answering the fucking phone for me right now. That bitch no good and goddamn well that my kids ain't got no motherfucking food over here. On God, I ain't fucking with that hoe no more. This bitch can go get to work when I see her again. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm crashing that hoe soon as I see her. Now you all out of right behavior. Okay, all out of right behavior. And fuck Tyrone and his baby mama. I'm about to go over there and bust that bitch windows out because I ain't about to be asking this nigga for no money and shit. He know I got kids over here and shit, and that motherfucker ain't came through. You know what I'm saying? That's how people be on crash out missions. I ain't lying. I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Okay, but we want to stay in right behavior. So what's right behavior? Right behavior is always going back to God. You're going back to God. Now this is where you got to be stupid because you can't be dumb. Okay, because it's dumb to think that God gonna show up with these groceries. No. Like I said, hey girl, I just went down to the grocery store and there's a lady in there standing at the grocery store line right now paying for everybody groceries. She said she gonna be there for the next 3 hours. You don't know. You don't know. You can't predict. You can't plan the moves of God. Okay, so once you get stupid and you get on this road, you got to get ready. You got to get ready. And this why the last 3 years I've been talking about clean up, heal yourself, get right, get your heart right. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Because that's what counts. It's not, oh, well, I was good to such and such and such and such. Because listen, the people you've been good to ain't going to be good to you. They're not. Matter of fact, they don't even like you no more. Once you get on your journey and you're going high, they don't like you no more. Because them not going. They not taking the moves. They not taking the steps. They passed no test. Okay? They ain't even took a test. Excuse me. But they see you. They watching. They looking. You getting it. Huh? And you ain't stopping. They don't like you no more. They don't like you no more. They don't like you no more. Okay, I told my friend earlier today, one thing I can assure you, this is literally the pattern. Okay, when I first got on the journey, I got really serious after my mother died. It was like I was gone, like, right. So in that first year after my mother died, boy, all kind of stuff started falling apart. And I'm like, I'm saying, okay. And people, I was like, damn, I thought this was my homie. My little feelings was hurt. Like, damn, I'm shocked. I'm numb. What? Numb. Because I can't believe it, okay. But then I got past that, right. But as I went higher, okay, I encounter other people, okay, too. I encounter other people because you encounter people where you are for the purpose of your growth, okay? And so it was some other people, okay? And then after that, it was a desolate exile. What? Exile. Yeah. I was in exile, okay? And this when the attack came. Okay, and it got serious. It got real serious. Okay, I was gang stalked on the internet. They attacked my character. They attacked my integrity. They motherfucking attacked my looks. They attacked my finances. They attacked my relationships. They attacked everything they could. And I still stood. And I still stood. Okay, and I tell y'all this not because, oh, look at me, I'm a victim. No. Because see, all of that was part of my maturation to get to right here, today. I couldn't be here today if I didn't go through those things before. Okay, but it happens. And in order for you to fulfill your destiny, you got to get stupid. Okay, so when your faith say, God got me. God got me. Good afternoon, Van. I miss you. How you doing? You don't call me or nothing. Like, you broke my heart. I'm not gonna talk about that on here. You broke my heart. Anyway, okay. We have to understand that the journey of going higher means there's some things we gotta lose, some things we gotta let go of, some things we gotta choose. So what? Choose? Yeah, you're gonna have to choose. You gotta choose. Okay, and that's part of the test. Because I'm not going to choose this is my friend, this is my family, my friend. The friends is the one I'm telling you to get people all the time, the friends, okay? Friends get people even more than lovers, okay? Even more than lovers is our friends. When we put that little label of friend on there, the last thing we want to admit is that we got a bad friend. Like, this friend ain't good for me. This friend ain't good for me. Okay, even when our mamas and daddies used to tell us, like, that person ain't, don't tell me about my friends. Don't tell me about my friend. Nobody can tell you about your friends. And so this is a hard one. This is even harder than lovers, okay? Your friends can tell you to come and get you to leave your lover. Okay, but boy, getting somebody to leave their friend. No. Once they put that on there, they're my friend and my cousin. I love you too. All that love bombing. Okay, we all want to be loved. Boom. Drop a little love on the disrespect. Boom. Drop a little bit of love on the neglect. Boom. Yeah. That's love as a weapon. But listen, what I'm trying to tell y'all is test. When the tests come, it's important that you're passing these tests. When you don't pass the test, don't get mad with yourself and think, oh man, I messed up. I can't make the team. No, make yourself better by being aware of. Okay, because one thing for sure and two for certain, you can't fix what you are not, what you don't know about. Okay, so if you don't see it, you don't know it, you ain't felt it, you ain't gonna fix it. Okay, and people could tell you all over 1,000 places every which way they want to until you see the problem, it won't get fixed. So when you can see it, okay, sometimes it's necessary for us to see it. And so we have to have experiences that allow us to see it. But when you see it, it's important that you do what? Choose the highest version of you. Okay? Choose the highest version of you. Now, when we decide to choose the highest version of us, boy, that's when we get there, get there. Y'all thought tests and attacks was, them temptations. Them temptations. Yeah, temptations. Whew. You've been celibate. You're getting your energy together. I'm gonna hold myself for the right person. Now here come the temptation, boy, the sexiest thing you never saw. It look like good chicken, boy. It be looking good. And you might fall for the temptation, because we are human, right? So we fall for the temptation. But see, a lot of us flunk out here. Cause see, it's okay to fall for the temptation. Yeah, you fall for the temptation. It's there. It's appealing. It look good. It's everything that you like. But did you go through all of that cleaning and all of that healing and all of that addressing yourself and attacking yourself and tearing yourself apart and re-putting you back together? Did you go through that to flunk out to a temptation? A temptation. Oh, temptations. Yes, they coming. Okay, and it looked good. One of my favorites to use for a temptation that I like to share, especially on the journey, is a person is blessed with a building. Okay, now before getting the building, they got some instructions. Okay, the instructions told them to do to use the building as a storehouse for goods for people fall. This was a vision this person had in a spiritual sense. Now, the building is a practical thing, right? Now, when they first get the vision, they didn't know nothing about how to get the building or nothing like that wasn't even on their mind, right? So the tests come and they keep forward to it. The attacks come. People like, man, you stupid. You ain't get no building. They ain't putting nothing up in it. You know what I'm saying? Then, what happened? What happened? God came through, and the building did too, in the most miraculous way. Okay, but here is where the person fucked up. The temptation. What the temptation? Yeah, temptation. That thing is something else, baby. Because now, got the building. They forgot they got the building from God. They forgot that they had the instructions from God. All of that went out the window. Soon as the building is right there, I got the deed in hand. It's in my name. It's in my name. It's mine. I'm doing great, Devan. How are you? So when you see the physical manifestation of the thing, here comes the temptation. Because I'm gonna tell you now, the temptation ain't gonna come till you done been through some shit. Okay, but the temptation gonna be some shit. So here you go. Temptation comes and tells the person, we're gonna take this building and we're gonna do this with it. Man. Now the people coming to the person, they didn't help. They wasn't in the struggle. They didn't help manifest the building. Matter of fact, they were some of the ones attacking. I'm talking about, you stupid. You stupid. What's wrong with you, stupid? You're not getting no building. Okay, you said God told you. Oh, okay. God told you. Okay, so where the building at? When you gonna get the money from it? Okay, those people. So now that they got the building, okay. Oh, now they best friends with the people who talked about it. Yeah, listen, this is a true story, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. They best friends with the same people who was talking about them and telling them they was stupid, didn't believe in their plan. Cause see, now we want to turn that rock into bread in front of everybody and show off. Yeah, we want to show off. But look what I did. Look what I got. And look. I got all of this. All of this. And here come them cousins and them sisters and them aunties and them uncles and them friends and them lovers that, you know what I'm saying, you didn't realize that you had held on to past the expiration date. That relationship was spoiled. But don't wait a minute, because you about to have more than the bubble guts now. Yeah, you about to get more than the bubble guts. Cause see, when you fall for the temptation, okay, see you done been through the test, you done been through the attack, you're expected to be wise enough and strong enough to recognize the temptation. So when a person come along with this sweet deal, well, you know what, I tell you what, I got an idea. We're gonna put such and such in this building. You know, we're gonna open this building up and we're gonna sell some cars in here because we could sell these expensive cars. And every car we're gonna get a $3,000 profit. You know, but if you use it as a storehouse, where you gonna get the supplies to put in here? You ain't got no supplies to put in here. But see, the person who had got the blessing, the person who had got the information, the person who had got the directions, the person who had received the instructions and went through the test and the attacks, they forgot where this thing came from. And so they do what? They fall for the temptation. Okay, so now they done align themselves with some people who are not seekers of God, who are not carrying out God's will, who are working in direct opposition. These is what I call destiny destroyers. Okay, yeah, destiny destroyers, and they be having on the suit of your friend, your mother, your sister, your cousin, your daddy, your uncle, your brother, your child, your friend, your lover. And so when the destiny destroyers come along, okay, typically what they're presenting will come to naught very quickly. It's not a long term, okay? So the person who did this deal, they actually ended up in a federal indictment, okay, that it involved a whole bunch of stuff, okay, selling stolen cars and all this stuff. But remember, the person had originally got the building. Why? Because he was told to take this building and store up things for people in a downtime. So if the government or something failed, that this thing will be here. But in his ego, okay, I ain't nothing going on. What y'all mean? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, man. People been talking that stuff since my grandma was little, man. That stuff. I mean, listening to bad counsel. Okay, he listened. He took up bad counsel. He fed into his own ego. His faith got weary. Okay, so on this journey, throughout the test, throughout the attacks, and definitely the temptation. Okay, definitely the temptation. Make sure that you are staying focused on your goal and God's will for your life. So constantly keep going back and asking God, what would you will me to do in this situation? What would you will me to do with these people? What would you will me to do in this relationship? And then accept that. Accept it. Even if you, when you look around, boy, ain't nobody there but you. Because that means you're going to go higher. That means you're going to go higher. Well, what if I go too high? Ain't going to be nobody else. Yeah, it is. It is. Now, because some of those people that you know, that was at the little party. Remember, they was talking the same language you just talking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was very similar. And you know, some of them, they figured out they was in the wrong place too. They was like, what? Huh? Okay, and when they figured out they was in the wrong place, just like you left and went higher, they did too. Now they might have took a different route than you. Because remember, they got back on their path, okay? And so you have to understand that you're never going to be alone. We're not alone. There's no sense of being alone on this journey except for a moment in time. There are some moments when it's necessary, when you need to reflect, when you need to integrate, when you need to be able to receive, okay? Those moments are alone time. It ain't supposed to be no crowd around. There's a crowd around, you can't hear. You can't receive, you can't perceive. You're taking in too much. So get comfortable. Okay, get comfortable with the test too. Be grateful. Be grateful for the attacks. Be grateful. Be grateful for the temptation. Be grateful because listen, by the time you make it to temptation, you only gonna be tempted when you right there. I mean, what right there? I mean, right there. You at that door. You understand? You at the door. You could ring the bell and it open. Okay, that's when the temptation comes. The temptation in every level, be it your finances, your relationships, your children, your everything. Okay, because there's levels to this thing, y'all. It's levels. Okay, none of us just wake up and be healed. Okay, if one can tell you they woke up and healed, run. Okay, if you going for it, take some time to look at yourself and see what parts of healing are you trying to skip. Okay, where are you putting up a facade? Where are you not being honest? Where are you not being transparent? Where can you go higher? And if you're constantly challenging yourself to go higher, there's always going to be new tests. There's always going to be new attacks, and definitely new temptation. Okay, so that you might have, you done broke the little cycle of going over to your baby mama house and tapping that cat every, every week and everything behind your old lady's back. You broke that cycle. Okay, then cheers to you. Okay, and then now then here come you passed the test. And so, but now here comes the baby mama. Okay, she gonna attack you. Yep, she gonna attack you because she about to tell all your business. She about to tell how you been sleeping with her on the side. She about to tell how you been coming through and hitting that cat every 2 weeks. She about to put that all on social media. She about to put it on Snapchat. She about to put it on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and everything. And she about to tag your mama. And she about to tag your new boo. And she about to tag your potential boo too. Okay, so now she acting up. Got it? Okay, so now this can happen in all kind of ways, for all kind of people, for all kind of reasons. Okay, you done found somebody that love you. You've been praying, God, please give me somebody that love me, that's gonna take care of me and be honest to me and true for me, and ain't gonna use me and abuse me. Someone who's gonna hear me, someone who's gonna be patient with me, someone who's gonna be kind with me, and then those things show up. Okay, but you still tied to your baby daddy who don't respect you, who gonna take from you and talk crazy to you and talk about you and everything else because you're just trying to prove to him that you're the best thing he ever had in life, right? But you are now devaluing yourself, right? And so now, hold up. You done moved on though. You done moved on and you done got this person, okay? But now guess who coming? Here come the baby daddy, and he about to tell you just how beautiful you are and how valuable you are, and he just realized that you the best thing he ever had in his whole entire life, and just come be with me. We gonna run away and get married, and we gonna have some more children. Oh, the temptation. Mm-hmm. The temptation. And if it ain't that, okay, because some of us, we got more resolved than that. We like, nah, I'm done with that. I done already learned. I done got burned. I done, you know what I'm saying, healed myself. I done forgave and everything, and I'm going to move on. Okay, so now here coming another package, all the way you imagined it to be. Because, see, the person that came along, they might have been shorter than you wanted them to be. You know what I'm saying? They might didn't have the amount of money that you idealized that they would have. They might didn't live in the kind of house that you wanted them to live in. They might didn't speak the language that you know what I'm saying, want them to speak. There's something about them that just ain't for you in your mind. You know what I'm saying? He too nice. You know what I'm saying? He too nice. He just too nice. I need a little bit of thug around. You know what I'm saying? And so now here come this thug Rico in the club, in the club, in the club. Yep. And you in the club throwing it back. Look back at it. Look back at it. He looking at it too. Yeah. Now you gotta hit a groove. And you take him home and you got it all and passionate and hot and everything. Next thing you know, now you got herpes. Now you got gonorrhea. Now you got what blue waffle. You got the blue waffle. I'll tell you when you mess up at the temptation, it get terrible. It get terrible. It get horrible. Okay, so I'm saying all of this to say, make sure that as you commit to the journey, that you are also committing to be the greatest version of you, not just in the times that it's easy to do, but in the times that are a little bit more challenging, in the times where you have to go that extra mile. because that's what it takes to get higher. That's what it takes to get to ascend. That's what it takes to get to the next level. And if you're trying to keep doing what you've always been doing and get somewhere that you ain't never been, I can tell you right now, you ain't going far. You ain't going far. You ain't going far. Okay? How do you get the greatest thing? When you feel stressed out, like I should just give up. That's when you keep going. Just keep going. No matter what, just keep going. Because here's the thing. You never know, you never been to your new. You never been to the you that is not codependent on your old relationships. You never been to the you that no longer needs to hold on to your narcissistic attachments with your parents, or with your narcissistic parents. You no longer have to be that supplier. You no longer have to be connected to your hating siblings or your shade throwing children. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't have to do these things anymore, because remember, the expiration on that relationship has definitely come. If it don't feel good to you and is making you sick, I'm going to suggest to you that in this energy, you don't hold on to it, but you gladly let it go. Give thanks for what it did for you. I'm glad I grew in that way from that, but I had to understand that that thing had to be gone in order for me to go on. If you want to go higher, if you want to get to that space in your life where you ain't been before, you definitely have to be willing to do things you've never done before. And you have to be willing to do those things in ways you've never done things before. So you're going to be challenged, but it's you challenging you. And everything external to you is simplistically there to highlight for you what you need to work on. So don't get mad and go off on your friends and your family when they're not supporting you the way that you feel they should. Recognize that those relationships have expiration dates too. I love y'all. I hope this message helps somebody somewhere. Remember to remember. Because up on this journey, it is hard. It's a little tough, man. It's tough. But you're worth it and you're worthy. It's worth it and you're worthy of it, because you came here to get the best version of life possible. And if you're not getting that, I'm going to always encourage you to do a little bit of cleaning up, cutting some things off, do some adjusting, looking at things from a different perspective, checking things out. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. I want to thank all of my new subscribers for getting up in here. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of those who send me cash donations. Refer your friends to my services. Do let's see, send me the gifts and all that kind of good stuff. I really appreciate you guys. God bless you guys. May it return to you all 100-fold in perfect time and in perfect order, aligning to God's will. So next time you find yourself and you like struggling a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Go back to God with it. Go back to God with it. Remember, like you know what I'm saying? It's you and God's relationship. So go back to God with it. Like, what should I do in this point? You know, how is this relationship aligned to my purpose? Show me what relationships do align to my purpose. Don't, because see, when we trying to do it, I'm gonna tell you now, it be hell. It be hell. It be hell. Yeah, yeah. When we doing it ourselves, it be a mess. And that's because we trying to work out a plan that we don't have nothing to do with. We are merely the vessels. We have not seen it. There are things we do not know, things we cannot understand, and that is okay. And we have to be okay with that. So make sure that you are loving on yourself, being patient with yourself, and understand that peace comes piece by piece. Okay, we didn't get in our situations overnight, be it in relationships that aren't working, jobs that aren't fulfilling us, living in homes that aren't bringing out the best of us. Whatever it is, as long as you understand that you do have a choice to get better by just going higher. Take the next step. I love y'all. Make sure that you go out today and find something to do that makes you remember the big kid in you. If that ain't that, we'll go eat some cookies and milk. If y'all ain't like that, you know, like, go eat some cookies and milk. And some of us we drink the milk even though we lactose intolerant because it just be good with some cookies. Like I just want some cookies and some milk, and so we'll drink it anyway, right? And we do the same with relationships. But if you want to stop the cycle in your life and break those cycles and chains and curses, it's necessary for you to get very comfortable with letting people, places, and things go. And that means that you have to lose your ego because it's our ego that's holding on to those things. It's your ego that tells you, man, my friend wouldn't do me like this. I had somebody tell me, boy, and I laughed because I wasn't judging them, boy. It was so, I could relate so deep that it was, it was just comedy to me. It was, he said, man, I don't understand. The more I give to people, the less they do for me. And then people don't want me to feel like I'm human, like I'm supposed to be strong all the time. Yeah, that's what it's like when we act like superheroes for people, right? It's time for you to be a superhero for yourself. It's time for you to understand and get very comfortable with taking care of yourself, loving on yourself, and being the greatest version of yourself. I've been over the last couple weeks talking with people about relationships, like intimate relationships. Intimate relationships require, for me, a person of equal status. Okay, so people say, "Oh, so you want somebody that's all the way healed?" I'm not all the way healed. There's no person that's all the way healed. I am merely a person who is progressive in my living, and so you need people around you that match that. If you're a person who likes to be in the house and don't want to do much growing, you need to be with people who are not like that. Don't try to get with somebody that's progressive and stop their progression because that would make you a destiny destroyer. Period. To the point, to the blank. Okay, now you're the attacker. And so we have to be conscious of this, okay? We'll stop our healing so that we can be in relationships. Oh, well, I'm bored right now. And so I no, we have to be committed, okay? And commitment to yourself begets people who will be committed to you. If I slip on my commitment to myself, I leave room for people who aren't committed to be in my space. If I don't protect me, I make room for people who will harm me to be in my space. So, whatever you're looking for in a mate, be that for yourself. Okay? But we got years and years of stuff to clean up that have come from our family bloodlines, our own ignorance or unawareness. We're not even gonna call it. We're gonna, well, whatever. Ignorance, unawareness, whatever. Right? It means the same thing. But getting to that higher point just means that you refuse to quit stepping. So be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself and others too, because you never know what they're going through or what struggles they're facing or what challenges they are having to overcome in order to take that next step. So always send people compassion, love, and gratitude, irregardless of how they've showed up in your particular story. I love y'all. Make sure that you go out today. Be great somewhere, especially to you. Make sure tomorrow that you spend all Monday, finding somebody that's difficult to love and giving them some love. Peace and wellness to y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for getting up in here. I appreciate you all. Make sure that you are liking the videos, sharing the videos. Thanks for commenting on the video. Thanks, Miss Shayna, Van, even all of the other people, Brad, Jamal, Jameson, IG girl, also, they all want to know what's my sexuality and all of that. Yep, yep, yep. I know it can be a little confused. I just look too good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I ain't fixing my crooked smile. Because I'd be too perfect. They really be attacking me then. Pow, 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 pow. I love y'all. All right, so let me get up off of here because I got to go in here and clean my kitchen because I have made me a great meal. I was trying to make a meal like my elders used to do. This is the uncut, or I don't know what you call this. Anyway, but I was trying to make a meal like my grandparents used to. They used to have the food done like real early, and I never been able to accomplish that on a Sunday. I've been driving my friends crazy because I'm trying to make some hot water cornbread to go with this black eyed peas that I made. And so I have made the black eyed peas this morning. Got that on, got my rice going. Boy, me and this hot water cornbread just ain't getting it. But I'm gonna get it down pat, and when I do, I'm gonna let y'all know about it because y'all know it's gonna go up on there. It's gonna go somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace and wellness. Make sure that y'all staying kind to each other.